Ladies and gentlemen, this is the K-Series U.S. Kickboxing title bout held in the men's 155-pound super welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This warrior holds a record of 15 wins, 5 losses, representing Striking 101. Help me welcome Javier Demonio Cabeaz. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This warrior holds a record of 9 wins, 1 loss, representing North Jersey Muay Thai. Help me welcome James Warren.
Warren enjoying this moment. Joe Boomerlog in the corner with me, my former trainer.
Huge fan of James Warren and his style. Very slick fighter.
It's going to be interesting to see for his first kickboxing how he may have to adjust. 3 rounds versus 5 in that kickboxing pace. Let's see what happens here. K-Series 155-pound title on the line.
You know, the rhythm might change, the rule set might change, but your punches, your kicks, your great defense, your good head movement, your slick footwork, that all stays the same.
The action begins for this time by your referee for this time by Big Red.
3 2-minute rounds, 10-point must system. Winner if the round gets 10, loser has 9 or less. Points deducted for a knockdown, standing 8 or penalties assessed. 3 knockdown rule in effect. Any 3 knockdowns in 1 round, the fight is called. 4 knockdowns throughout the fight, and the fight is called. Warren with a nice evasion there. Demonio Cabeaz rushing in there. You can see the power in his punches already.
Wow, yes you can.
Nice low kick for Warren.
Oof.
Beautiful combination. High kick for Warren. Just looking at Cabeaz, I feel like I can see the power just coiling up in him, ready to go.
It's all potential kinetic energy and whatnot.
Warren scoring some points with low kicks. Cabeaz is winding up big, but Warren out of the way. Jab and low kick for Warren lands. Now we've seen Warren as more of a technical fighter in the past, but he told us he is willing to stand in the middle and bang it out if he has to. But I don't know if he wants to do that with a guy like Cabeaz. This kid is powerful.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Oh my goodness.
Left hand coming over the top for him.
I'm trying to breathe through this, but I'm really kind of on edge. Huge shots. Warren is going to have to dance all night to keep his distance.
That large ring favoring his strategy so far. We'll see if nicely timed teep puts Cabeaz down on the mat.
That's a good way to get a rest.
That'll work.
You earned it after all if you knock him down, right? Nice teep again from Warren. If he invests in the body shots, he might tire out his opponent.
Ooh, nice left hook from Cabeaz lands.
I did see that. Ooh, flurry of punches.
You can see the boxing heavy style of Cabeaz.
Even his low kicks just sound like they hit with a thud.
Yeah.
It's like he's got a hammer on the end of every single one of his strikes. It just lands with weight.
We're seeing an interesting style matchup here. Warren seems to be happier staying outside, scoring the points, and making it. Cabeaz seems to want to force this fight. He's trying to force that conversation to happen, but as somebody told me recently, you don't have to show up to every argument you're invited to.
Yeah.
And it seems like Warren is taking that into account.
Yeah. He showed up at the appointed time for a fight, but you can still dictate when and where the fight happens. You have that say. It may cost you something like fighting off your back foot and dancing around the ring all night, but if you can make it happen, that's up to you. And he's not dancing around without landing shots. He's still landing effective Muay Thai shots. Yes,
absolutely. And you were saying, determining where and when and how the fight happens, that ring generalship, that's going to be looked at by the judges.
Right,
They're saying he's imposing his will on the fight. So let's see. Now both corners have had a chance to speak to their fighters, and we'll see if there's any kind of change in this round. Warren, red corner, Cabeaz, blue corner.
Ring generalship is not the highest scored criteria of a fight, but it does have a lot to say about who's gonna win the fight based on who's getting the control. So much speed. James is a master at coming back to his stance so fast after his strikes.
Yeah, that's a North Jersey Muay Thai style. It's a strong style. Shout out to Dom Lavoci watching from afar. Cabeaz trying with those hooks. That power coming from Cabeaz is so dangerous after these exchanges, but Warren seems to be weathering the storm when he has to.
There's only been one time that Warren got caught with his guard down a little bit. I think he learned from it. His hands are really high. And he's not afraid to back up a little bit and let himself get close to the ropes. He seems pretty undaunted. Oy, big looping right hand though.
Beautiful shot lands for Cabeaz. Oh! Looks like Warren got knocked off balance there. I don't know if it hit his knee or his inner thigh. Looks like his knee's okay. Nice high shot for Warren. But I think it hit the gloves. It just sounded very big. Nice low kick for Cabeaz.
Oh, beautiful uppercut cross! Oh my goodness, how did he see that opening between his guard?
You can see why they call him Demonio. This guy is on a mission.
He was even smart enough not to turn his glove over so that the skinniest part of his glove could slip through the guard when it was shooting up.
Very slick. Nice angle out from Warren. Nice angle away from referee Nick Grant.
Oh man, what a great round. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen James Warren fight several times. I'm a huge fan of not only their camp, but him specifically. But I've got to tell you, Cabeaz is earning another fan tonight in me. I love him. I love that he's just marching forward, trusting in his power. He's not doing any feeling out with his strikes. He makes every single one count, whether it lands or not.
Yeah, Cabeaz is, he's got a great style for kickboxing. For this rule set, he's got a great, strong style.
Another thing I noticed is Cabeaz kind of holds his hands really close in front of his head, so he's not super protective of his body. I think that's why we're seeing Warren start to open up with more body kicks. His elbows are so close to his center line that it opens his ribcage up to those wider strikes.
And it seems like Cabeaz has no intention on trying to catch a kick or anything.
Correct, yeah.
Here we go, final round, K-Series 155-pound title on the line. Both men going for it. James Warren attempting to become a two-sport champion. Cabeaz looking to justify his journey from Chile all the way up here to the Garden and walk away with a title for his efforts. Nice high kick and a teep from Warren. It's a real knife fight in there, folks. This is getting vicious. Oh! Brutal shot from Cabeaz. Warren answers back.
I think if you're Warren, you need to go back to those body kicks. Cabeaz is so dangerous right now with his hands.
Cabeaz is trying to close the show. I think Cabeaz knows he's got to win this round, and he's got to try to put Warren away. He's been doing a good job so far. When he lands with that terrifying power, very impressive.
Good evasion from Warren. Nice knee there as well. Man, when they get in range, they do stand toe-to-toe. And they really are okay with exchanging like that.
Oh, solid hook from Cabeaz's lands.
Long, stretching hook. When you throw those looping hooks, they kind of hit like a whip, you know? Whip your head around.
45 seconds remaining.
Nice slip from Cabeaz. Hook for hook there. Oy!
Oh, wow. Cabeaz is having an effect with these punches now. 30 seconds remaining.
I might have seen James check the clock, but he's still breathing okay. Wow!
Oh! Very impressive shot there from Cabeaz. That's going to get the judges' attention.
I think Cabeaz is liking the distance. He's backing up. He wants to create more of it. He likes those long shots.
10 seconds left. Warren scoring kicks as he goes backwards, coming in. Nice knee. Referee breaks up, no clinching in kickboxing. Cabeaz is going for something fancy in the end, doesn't quite get it. And that will be it, folks. We will go to the judges' scorecards for that.
Yeah, that could go either way. That was such a fun, stylistic matchup. Two totally different styles. I think that was a really good representation of a traditional Muay Thai style and kickboxing style.
Yeah. Very, very impressive from both those guys. Both had their strong points. I mean, Cabeaz with that power coming in. Warren had a very slick game, getting outside, landing from a distance, but we'll see how the judges score this.
Traditionally in Muay Thai, you see combinations of 2 or 3. Pop, 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 and then breathe and move. Pop, 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 breathe and move. Maybe defend and then pop, breathe and move. But in boxing and in kickboxing, those longer combinations may start to take over at the end of exchanges, and I think we saw that in the third round. Not so much in the first and the second, but definitely in the third. Look at those toe marks on the back of James Warren.
Wow, you can see the perfect outline.
5 little toe marks.
5 little piggies right on the back of James Warren.
It's hilarious. Counting it up. A lot of strikes to count up in this fight.
That's a lot. Here we go, folks. Andrew Park for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 2-minute rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for our decision. Judge A scores the contest 29-28 for the blue corner. Judge B scores the contest 30-27 for the red corner. Judge C scores the contest 30-27. And your winner by split decision and your new K-Series US Kickboxing title champion, coming out of the blue corner, Javier Cabeaz.
Cabeaz takes the decision with those power shots in there, but Warren put on a tremendous fight himself.